Hello everybody, this is your boy, the Almighty Green Talents, coming at you with a video. But before I get into the video, you can do some things for me right quick. Notification bell on top as usual. Notification bell on top as usual. Also, give me the thumbs up. Comment, like, share, subscribe, notification bell on top. And as always, I know I'm repeating myself. And as always, comment in the comment section below. Now, this video, before I get into that also, I'd like to thank you guys also for being my personal subscribers to my videos, to my content, whatever I make, comic books, unwrapping, unboxing, Eagles content, yada yada yada. It's what I do to make sure that I satisfy my subscribers out there all over this YouTube platform. Now, let's get into the video before I lose my mind. As you can see before you on my right, on my left, your right, depending where you're viewing the video from, this is a recap video for my iPhone 14 Plus, my 14 Max. Yeah, I said it right there, iPhone 14 Max. This phone is the epitome of the new coming iPhone. As you can see, it has the dynamic island. It also had that flick. See that clicking, that little flashlight you see there. That's for the face recognition. That's what you see. And as you can see, it's all black platform screen there to let you know that what kind of phone this actually is. You barely can see the dynamic eye because it's black, but I don't have to go in further into detail because you know the iPhone 14 Plus, the iPhone 14 Pro Max. I had to get that correct before I mess it up. But anyway, this phone has the 12 megapixel front-facing camera right there. Probably, I think it's a wide lens. It's a small 12 megapixel wide lens camera. Not rear camera, front-facing camera, and where it takes all your videos, all your pictures, your what they call it, your selfies, your face-to-face selfies. It does your camera work if you are on the Apple, the thing where you can look at people from the other end of the phone. They call, I forgot what they call, but you know what I mean. It's like when you making a face to face phone call from your face to the face you can see on the phone. I can't think the name of that that app for the moment, but you know what I'm trying to say. Also, it has the two. If you guys look very careful, it has 2 megapixel front face, 12 megapixel front facing cameras right here, and this camera is by itself. You can see you pretty much can see it. This is a 48 megapixel rear camera. This camera here takes all your videos, your movies. If you're a director, if you ain't got your camera, your big camera, that 40 megapixel camera, that's what that actually really for. But to be careful, that camera, at 40 megapixel camera, it has the ability to do all the things that you want, dream, and more. There are other phone companies like Samsung, Motorola. They're all trying to implement the 40 megapixel front-facing camera. But I think the iPhone, I think the Samsung now has the 50 megapixel rear camera. But only thing about it though is they come on a new one. Now you got 4 cameras instead of 3. As you can see, the 3 cameras. Here's your sensor, and there's your light, and there's a little hole somewhere along up in there. Also, that's also part of the camera features where I can't think of right away. This is actually the silver. You can look. You can tell that silver. See that look there. It's gorgeous. The It's silver. It looks white, but it's actually silver, and then that's your regular silver apple in the middle of the back of the phone itself. It also has the off and on button on this side, and then on this side it has your volume, your left and right volume switch, and also has the mute button on the side there. Then on the back, in the bottom of the phone, it has your 2 speakers as well as your USB port cable. We're gonna put that in for now. To give you my overall review of this camera, this phone that I had the pleasure of enjoying. Now, This is actually my third iPhone. The first iPhone that I had was the iPhone 6 Plus. That was the first phone that I had. I bought the phone back in 2015. You know what I'm saying? And then they had other phones after that, but I had to give it. Then they came with the iPhone 7, 7 Plus, and the iPhone 8, 8 Plus. But along with the 8 and 8 Plus, they had the iPhone 10. Now, the iPhone 10 is actually the phone that changes everything. I mean, everything gets changed. So let me get this other phone out for you quick, so you can see exactly what I mean when I say small camera, small phone. Out here somewhere. Give me a few minutes if I can find it. Oh, there it is. See, as you can see, here it is right here. This is my iPhone 10 right here. Then 10 is this iPhone 10 actually changed the way cell phones are now. It's revolutionary. As you can see on the back there, it has the old camera module, and those actually the I think they're 12 megapixel. I think both are 12 megapixel cameras. I believe. I think they're actually 12. I believe. I could be wrong, but I think I'm right. 12 megapixel front, 12 megapixel rear camera. Then on the front, you barely can see it because it's all black and it's off. This phone also has the 8 megapixel front camera. Way different between the 8 and the 12. You know what I'm saying? So overall, this phone, I just want to get the phone so you guys can see exactly what I mean. Because this phone is actually, like I said, it's off. I mean, it works, but it's off. I got it cut off because I don't want it on. Because thing is, let me see. I think I cut it on. I think it's off completely. Yeah, it's off completely because the fact is, this phone, oh, wait a minute. I'm wrong. There it is. There it is. Apple logo right there. It's actually cutting on. Okay. Before I get the specific details of this phone, like I said, this phone is ancient old. It hadn't been charged since I last used it, and I'm surprised it's cutting on now. Oh, okay, there it is. There you go. So, and you can see the battery is kind of low. See the battery, the low battery. So that's usually an indication there how long this phone has been off. I'm gonna probably put it back on the charger so it can charge up and stay on the charger, because if it goes completely down, it's gonna be useless to use. So, and it has an old OtterBox case on it, but as you can see, it's black. It's charcoal black. No, it's charcoal black. No, I'm sorry. Yeah, it's. I can't think of the black on this phone. It's black actually. Charcoal black or some type of, space gray. It's actually, this is space gray, but it's actually gray, but it's black. Space gray means actually black. That's what it means. So it's actually space gray phone. As you can see now, the battery is flashing red, so the phone about to go dead in a minute. But I just want to let you guys see the phone still working, and I'm gonna charge it in a few minutes. Let it get a few charge on the phone. I just want to show you guys that phone. Now back to this back to the phone that I currently use. Now, my overall review of this phone is actually a B plus, and let me explain why. Since I've had the phone, I had a chance to work with it, yada yada yada, and had a chance to play with the phone, see what's up with the phone, how it works, and everything. As you can see, it had the dynamic island, but it has a complete real thin ring around the phone, so it gives you more screen size. Cause this is a 6.7 phone. Just to put it out there, and it's silver all the way around. It actually I won't say it's steel. It's stainless steel all the way around. And this phone is actually beautiful. It has a little weight to it. That iPhone 10 is heavy because of the glass. The glass makes that phone heavy. That phone got glass all around it. This phone has glass on the front, but it got glass in the back too. But the glass is kind of like a dense glass. It's kind of like it's transparent. You can see the phone is transparent, but it's kind of like a shady glass on it. and it's supposed to be the most strongest glass there is. And you can it also has the glass right here around the camera frame as well, so it gets the phone more diverse as far as the look and color design, and also has the bulge of the foam. So even though the cameras are bulging out kind of like an inch, not like an inch, more like I think like 1 or 2 centimeters long from that phone. If you go back and compare the iPhone 11, the 12, and the 13, the camera it continues to grow out. It grows and grows. I think the iPhone 11 is where the camera is not bulged out. It's more like inside the phone itself. And the iPhone 12, you can see where it bulged out just a little bit. The iPhone 13 is a little bit more out, but now it's fully out on the 14. So, if you guys out there got the phone, anybody got the phone, please get yourself a case, any kind of case. Don't them type of case, a rubber case, a metal case, aluminum case, um, either a combine of either one. Get yourself a case, so the case can lengthen out and keep the camera lens from touching any surface. Because I guarantee you, even though it has that the proof glass on the lens, it still can get marked up. Do not believe these people when they say when they drop their phones up without the case. Even though it'll scar up the stainless steel, it'll crack it'll crack the back of the glass, and it might also crack the lens that's around the glass that surrounds the lens, and it can also crack the front of the case as well. I mean, of the phone as well. So you really don't want to put your phone out in the capacity, because this phone cost me $1,500 to buy, because because I have the high. I mean, I had close to the highest of megabytes in the phone. And so far, it held its ground as one of the greatest phones that I ever purchased. This phone revolutionized the iPhone 10. The iPhone 10 started it. This phone is 4 or 5 years in the making, because the iPhone 10 came out in 2017. The 18, they came out with the iPhone 10R, I believe. In the 11, they had the iPhone 10XR. They still kept the 10. And the 12 and the 13, 2013 with the iPhone 12 and iPhone 13. So they kept the same phone, because my friend, she had the iPhone 13, and iPhone 13 came out almost a year and a half ago, going on 2 years now for that phone. And that phone camera lens is nowhere near out bushing like this right here. So, I mean, and she has a pretty good case on her phone, and I got a pretty case on my phone. I done bought a total of 1, 2, 3, 4. I done bought 4 cases so far, 4 different cases. I'm trying to get a limit of 6 cases, so I have a chance to rearrange the phones and get them out, put them in different cases. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, overall, this phone is actually spectacular, and I'm enjoying it. And like I said, it then has this little rubber. I'm not exactly sure what that is right there, but it's on that side of the phone. I can't tell what that is. I know it's a hard plastic. It may be where I think the E card. I want to say the E card is right there, I believe. So you can't really get to it because it's in the phone. So you can't get to it. Period. But overall, this phone is actually spectacular. You know what I'm saying? And it goes into the apps immediately, very fast. See what I'm saying? Very fast. It's extremely fast. Extremely fast. I mean, it's extremely fast. You can't beat that. You know what I'm saying? You can't beat it at all. You can't beat it. This phone is beyond beautiful. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm the next phone I'm probably going to buy is probably going to be the iPhone 16, and that phone's supposed to change this phone, because at the iPhone 15, from what I have been told, is going to look pretty much the same, but the camera module supposed to be different. That's the only difference going to be different about the phone. It's going to be a different camera module. It's still going to be the same for they going to put the front facing camera instead of 12 megapixel front. The camera still going to look the same. It's just that it's supposed to change it somewhere along up, and you're not exactly sure from what I've been seeing on reports and from what I've been hearing. They're going to change that up a little bit. It's still going to look the same on the front and on the side all the way around. Only thing different is just going to have a different A chip in it, and the camera margin is going to be different. That's the only difference about that phone. You know what I'm saying? Overall, that's why I'm keeping this phone for another couple of years, because like I said, this phone cost me $1,500, and I don't want to go into 2015 to buy. I mean, 2000, yeah, what 15? Yeah, 2000. I'm sorry, 2023. I don't want to go into 2024 buying another buying the iPhone 15 when I ain't done playing this phone. Cause this phone is extremely expensive, and also to let you guys know, the iPhone 15 supposed to be a little bit more expensive than this one. So that's one of the other reasons why I'm not gonna buy the iPhone 15. iPhone 15 gonna be even expensive, depending on what size you get, yada yada yada. And then you guys remember the iPhone this iPhone 14 has the iPhone 14, the 14 Plus, iPhone 14 Pro, and Pro Max. I could have gotten the Pro, but I want the Pro Max because the Pro Max is 6.7, and but both phones are better. Regardless if you get the Pro or the Pro Max, both of them are better. You get that a lot of people are not buying the 14 or 14 Plus. They buying the Pro and the Pro Max, and they probably and the sales are extremely low on the Pro phone. So that's extremely good thing, because it's like the minute people go to the store, they buying the iPhone 14 Pro and Pro Max. I'm the ones they buy. They're not buying other phones other than those two. Those two phones are high. They're high, and people buy them like that because it's new. It's something new to deal with. So that's one reason I got this phone. And I got this phone because the iPhone 10, I had it for 5 years. It's just for 5 years. Reason why I got them phone, because that phone, it needs a new battery, and buying a new battery for that phone. If I bought a new battery for that phone anywhere, I would have gotten this iPhone 14 Pro Max. I wouldn't got it, period. If I put a new battery in the iPhone 10 right there, cause it's what's the use? Because I can go another 2 more years for iPhone 16. Had I put a battery in the iPhone 10, so I'm glad I didn't. I just wanted something new, and I got what I want new, and I'm happy, because I've been done paying for that phone since 2019. That's time I paid on that phone. So I had 2021. So I had 3 great years of not paying a single note for that phone until I got this one. You know what I'm saying? So now I'm paying a little bit more on this phone than I did for that one, because the times have changed. You know what I'm saying? So that's one reason why I'm so glad I got this phone. But to go over it one more time before I end this video, again, it's the iPhone 14 Pro Max, 6.7 megapixel, 6.7 screen diagonal. It has a 12 megapixel front-facing camera. Get that correct, front-facing camera, along with the dynamic island. Also, the face recognition, and what you see glowing there. This entire phone platform has completely changed about it, and then most important, go back on the side. Here's your off and on button right there, and at the bottom, your 2 speakers and your USB port, and on the opposite side there is your your volume rockers and your mute button. And last but not least, the cameras. You got two 12 megapixel front facing, 12 megapixel rear cameras, along with the 40 megapixel rear camera. And there's your sensor, there's your flash, and then there's a little dot somewhere at the bottom there. The dot, I'm not exactly sure what the dot is for. And as you can see, it's the silver phone. I've been getting black phones. My first iPhone was silver. Well, my first iPhone was gold, but all the Android phones that I've only had one white Android phone. I had a white Android phone, and that was the LG G2. That's the only Android phone that I had that was white. The other phone that I had most were all black. You know what I'm saying? So I wanted to get something different, and I got a white phone, and I'm fangirling with this one. I'm enjoying it so far. So let me go ahead and end the video once again. I just want to let you know how this phone has done for me. This is a recap video of the iPhone 14 Pro max, 6.7 megapixel, some 6.7 screen, 212 megapixel rear cameras, 148 megapixel rear camera, the 12 megapixel front facing camera, and most importantly, and there's all your luxuries on this phone. Like I said, I just wanted to go and make the video, let you guys know how I enjoy the phone. I give the phone, like I said, I give the phone a B plus. You know what I'm saying? But overall, it is great. I'm enjoying it. I got this phone for 2 years. I'm gonna continue to enjoy it. And to the ones out there who got it in YouTube land, I hope you guys enjoy it as well. So again, let me give this video. Let you guys enjoy watching this. Enjoy your Thursday, called Fridays on the go, and we're gonna be ready to roll with the with everything else in between. So you guys enjoy your Thursday once again, and I am out. Peace.